we also went a little bit old school. So we created a downloadable magazine. So IT Pro is a website, but a downloadable magazine enables us to go a lot deeper into specific topics and subject areas. So we can really start exploring the different angles, the different arguments around relevant news areas and a relevant topic for IT professionals. And the third thing that we did was we created an event. So we created IT Pro Live, in the first instance, IT Pro Live 2020. And that we went in at the deep end. We did a week-long event. So every day was, again, a different topic. And we explored that with the help of experts and opinion formers from the industry. It was global. We did it in the UK, but also we brought in our US counterparts as well. So it was a really global event spanning European and US time zones. And it was a really great event in terms of just, again, broadening the conversation and bringing in many different aspects that were relevant to our users.
So one of the new formats we've introduced, which we think has had a great impact on the relationship with our users, is that of a master's package. So where previously we were creating content quite ad hoc throughout the year in different formats around particular topics, now we're hiving those formats around the topics in a much quicker way into a package. So taking a topic like renewable energy for us, rather than publishing articles or guides or podcasts throughout the year on that topic, we're doing themed months and packages of podcasts, masterclasses and webinars and downloadable case studies and business guides all around renewable energy.
In terms of the new formats created, for Business Green, we created the overnight briefing based upon the research which suggested that the UK's largest sustainability directors prefer to receive content at 7:30 and 9 o'clock in the morning. We also created the Net Zero Now campaign, which directly led to the change in legislation for the UK to become the first net zero country in the world. For Computer Reseller News, CRN, we created CRN Essential, the first dip into premium paid content and market intelligence for the UK's largest resellers.
In terms of developing the spirit of innovation and keeping up with the latest developments in the market, it really comes down to the fact that we're an agile organisation. So Dennis Publishing as a whole is set up for agile working, and that means that the tools that we use, the techniques, the ways of working are very much geared towards constant ongoing learning. Overall, it's about having that constant dial into the market, being entrepreneurial and really fostering that entrepreneurial culture within the team, and then having that proximity, so making sure that the teams are working together hand in hand on an ongoing basis.
So for us, in order to foster the spirit of innovation among our team and keep up with our market's ever-changing dynamics, there are three things that I think really work for this. The first is having a clear purpose as a brand. So for us, we wanted to move away from just being an informant to actually being a real advisor, a friend of the industry, and walking the walk on sustainability and climate change ourselves. Second, it's all about setting ambitious goals. So again, for us, we aimed high. We wanted to achieve record-breaking growth in 2019-20, which we did. We also wanted to transform our purpose in the ways I've just mentioned previously, and we wanted to develop more effective commercial partnerships. Having those ambitious goals really worked. They really helped to get sort of additional buy-in from the team, and innovation followed from there. The third key point is to not let innovation fall to the hands of just one individual or a couple of individuals within the team. It should be all members of the team that are thinking about ways that we could work differently, more innovatively, to drive success with our audience and with our sponsors.
In terms of how do we foster a spirit of innovation at Incisive, it's all about cross-departmental collaboration. From editorial to commercial to our campaign management teams to all of the marketing and conference production teams, we work across the brand with all the people who have access and most intel into what makes our audience tick and what our audience wants. For Business Green, we changed the content structure, focusing on energy policy management. We changed the role of James Murray to become an editor-in-chief, a roving role, speaking to the largest C-suite and largest UK FTSE 250 companies. For Computer Reseller News, CRN, we elevated Doug Woodburn to a chief analyst role to create a new premium product, CRN Essential.